The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, text number 24, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 29th, 1972, in Los Angeles.
So, these words are significant. Bhavishyati. Bhavishyati means in future he will appear. Other avatars, just like Lord Ramchandra, Krishna, they have been described that he appeared for doing this work. Similarly, in future also, who will appear, that is also listed. So, no pseudo-incarnation can come in, because past, present, future, everything is described. Bhavishyati, this Bhagavad Grantha, Shastra was written 5,000 years ago. Now, 5,000 years ago there was no Buddha, but in future he'll come, and that is mentioned here, Bhavishyati. Not only Buddha's name only, but his mother's name and the place where he would appear. And this is called Shastra. No speculation, fact, either past, present or future. It doesn't matter. Trikalagya. So we accept knowledge from such person who knows past, present and future. The persons who do not know even present what is going on, how we can accept knowledge from him? This is not our process. Our process is to receive knowledge from a person who knows past, present and future. Just like Krishna and the Acharyas, they know. Our knowledge is perfect because we are receiving knowledge from the perfect as it is. Therefore our knowledge. It is not that I am perfect. I may not be perfect, I may be perfect. But because I am accepting the perfect knowledge, therefore whatever I speak on that basis, that is perfect. This is our process. You don't require to research. What research will make? You are yourself insufficient. What research you can make? Your senses are insufficient. You try to see the cosmic manifestation with your microscope or telescope, but that is also manufactured by you. So you are imperfect. So whatever you have done, that is all imperfect. How you can know? If you are imperfect, the four defects of the conditioned soul. One is sure to commit mistake. Anyone, any big man of this world, he must commit mistake. His illusion. He is accepting something for something. Every one of us, we accept this body as I am, self. And we are fighting on this basis. I am American, you are Indian, you are Hindu, I am Muslim. Only on this bodily concept of it. But Bhagavad says, as soon as we find a person on the platform of bodily concept of life, he is animal, that's all. Saeva gokhara. Gokhara, go means cow, khara means ass. So, anyone who is under the bodily concept of life, he is fool, rascal, that's all. So these shastras are written, just like Vyasdev. Vyasdev is speaking that Kikiteshu Bhavishyati. Kikiteshu means the province of Gaya is still existing. Bhavishyati. When Tata Kalau Sampravitti. Kalau, this age is called Kali-yuga, Sampravitti, just in the beginning. The Buddha appeared 2600 years ago. So, for thousands of years, it is beginning. Just like the sunset and the sunrise, there is an intermediate period. It is neither light nor dark. That is called intermediate period. Similarly, at the end of every millennium, Yuga, and the beginning of another Yuga, that is called Sampravitti, just beginning. So, Sampravitti just in the beginning, because the duration of Kali-yuga, this Yuga, Kali-yuga, it will exist for 432,000 of years. There altogether, all the Yugas taken together, there are 4,300,000 of years. Out of that, Kali-yuga is 432,000 of years. So out of that 432,000 of years, we have passed only 5,000 years. We have passed only 5,000 years. The Kali-yuga has begun from after the death of Maharaj Parikshit. During the time of Maharaj Parikshit, the Kali-yuga could not enter. He was so strong king. Kali-yuga means these four principles: illicit sex, intoxication, gambling, and meat eating. This is Kali-yuga. Before the beginning of Kali-yuga, there was no such thing in the world, all over the world. With the beginning of the Kali-yuga, these things have begun. Illicit sex, intoxication. Now it is so spread that every home, every house, every country is full of these four principles of sinful life. So, tata sampravitte kalau sarmohaya suradvisham. Suradvisham. Disha means, I don't like to see you, that is called disha. Desha. Ichha desha. We have got two kinds of likings. We want to see somebody and we do not want to see someone. Ichha desha. These are our activities. Ichha desha samuthena sarge janti parantapa. Our creation within this material world, ichha desha. We wanted to enjoy this material world and we did not like Krishna. Desha. Desha means I don't like. There are so many things we say I don't like. So as soon as we don't like Krishna, God, and want to enjoy this material world, then we fall down immediately. Ichha desho samuthena sarge janti parantap. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarge means this is the cause of our creation of this material body. It's like when you enter into the water, just like so many swimmers now entering within the, you have to take a particular type of dress. As you are going to the moon planet, you have to fortify yourself with a particular type of dress. It costs about $40 million, something like that. Similarly, the spirit soul, we are all spirit soul. When we want to enter this material world, we get this material world. This is the process. Now, just like they take pleasure diving within the water, swimming like the fish, that natural tendency is there. You cannot say, why I have come to this material world? Why you are swimming within the water? Why? Who has induced you? There is no such question. But the fact is, as soon as you want to enter this material world, you have to accept this. Otherwise you cannot work here. So this is the fact. So, our problem is that we have entered this material world out of our own will. Ikhyadesha samasthena. No, Krishna has not pushed us. You wanted something for your enjoyment, so-called enjoyment. Krishna has provided. Just like you want to enter into the prison life, therefore government creates a prison house. Government does not like that there should be prison house and government has to make a department, criminal department, and spend millions of dollars for nothing, for maintaining the prison house. Government has no such thing, plan. But because you want to enter into the prison house, therefore, before you are entering, government is prepared. Here is your house. Please come. So that is the way of material creation. There was no need of this material creation. Some rascals questioned that why God has created this miserable world. You wanted, therefore God has given you. Je yathamang prapaddante tang tathaiva bhajamah. Krishna says, Krishna is very kind. You wanted such a thing. The same example, the prison house. The prison house is, government is not canvassing. Please, you all gentlemen and ladies, come here. No. You are going. You are going. Similarly, this material world is created for you because you wanted it. And here, you cannot expect in the prison house to live very comfortably, because after all it is prison house. There must be tribulation so that you may not come again. You cannot expect that prison house will be very comfortable and you live forever. So, upon this infliction of so many conditions, so many miserable conditions, still we do not want to leave this place. Just see how much attachment we have got. Dukkhalayam asasadam. This place has been described that it is a place for suffering. It is not the place for enjoying. But still we are not inclined to leave it. Dukkhalayam asasadam. You cannot make even compromise. All right. It is a place of suffering, but we have got our radio and television, we shall leave here. No. You may have your radio, television, and if you make compromise, nature will not allow you. After some years you kick out. Please get out of this apartment. Now I've got my television and this, that's all right, you get out. Asasatam. You cannot make even compromise. All right, it is miserable place, I live here. But you will not be allowed to live here. The police rascals, they do not understand. Bhutta praliyate. Therefore, Lord Buddha appeared. These rascals. Sanmohaya suradvisham. Suradvisham means rascals, atheist. There is no God. In Buddha religion, they don't believe in God. Yes. There is no soul, there is no God. There is Buddhist theory. Sunnavadi. Everything bhār. Make bhār. Buddha philosophy is that these bodily pains and pleasure are due to the combination of matter. This body, this gross body, or the subtle body, is made of physical matter. Earth, water, air, fire, and ether, and mind, intelligence, ego. These are gross and subtle matters. So Buddha philosophy is that due to the combination of this matter, we are feeling pains and pleasure. So everyone is trying to eradicate all kinds of pains. That is the struggle for existence. So these pains will be automatically mitigated if you break this combination. That is Buddha. Nibbana. That is called Nibbana. Break. Just like this house is combination of several material things. Now when it is broken, you have seen so many houses are being dismantled. There is no more house. And as soon as there is no more house, there is no question of living or feeling pains and pleasure. That is Buddha. The Shankar philosophy is, no, simply breaking is not a solution. There is soul within this. Dehinasmin jathade. Shankar gives him that where from this living cognizance come, there is soul. That is Shankar philosophy. But he is nirvisesh body, nirakar. That consciousness has no form, he says. Then further development is this Vaishnava philosophy, that as soon as there is consciousness, there is a person. These are the gradual development. Actually, they are not contradictory, but according to the time, circumstances, different types of philosophy are there. Just like Jesus Christ, he is advising, thou shalt not kill. That means the people were so much accustomed to kill. Very first class gentlemen. They simply wanted to kill. So what advice can we give him there? First is that thou shalt not kill. So according to the time, circumstances, the different scriptures are there. The ultimate aim of scripture is to bring one to Krishna consciousness. But everything is not explained because the people are unable to understand. Just like in our Krishna consciousness movement, we are making movement, but not that everyone is understanding. Those who are very intelligent, or those whose background is pious, they can understand. Namanga duskituna mudha prapadante naradhama. Those who are miscreants, mudha, rascal, naradhama, lowest of the mankind, and maya apurtadhyana, and knowledge is taken away maya. Such person never submit to Krishna. But who submits? Chaturvidha bhajanti mang, sukriti knows. Those who are pious, out of them, 4 classes of men. Artho, arthati, gyani, jigyasu. Artho means distress, and arthati means need of money. Gyani means man of knowledge, wise man, and jigyasu